So, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Ready to go on a trip again?
Yeah. Are you ready for our next adventure? We are very excited to reveal where we are headed on this pack up and go adventure. We had some correct guesses, so we'll be doing some souvenir shopping for people. No peeking.
No peeking.
We are going to Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
So that works out really well because that is allowing us to hit 2 states that we have not, well, that I have not been to. Right now we are in Iowa on our way to Minneapolis, and tomorrow we will be in Minnesota. So 2 states more towards my goal of getting 50 states before I turn 50. So we haven't looked at the folder of all the goodies yet, so we're gonna find out where we're staying tomorrow and then get some sleep so we can get up nice and early and head to our fancy hotel.
Sounds good.
I guess I don't know if it's fancy yet.
Yeah, we don't.
We'll see. So we're in Minneapolis.
Hey.
Surprise! We went for breakfast this morning at Eggy's. That was good. We got all checked into our hotel. It's nice. The people there are so wonderful. What was it called?
Royal Sonesta.
Royal Sonesta. And our people at the front desk were wonderful. So that was awesome. Then we went to a Sioux Indian restaurant. And what did we try?
Crickets.
Crickets! They were really peppery.
Everything was peppery.
Everything was peppery. I don't know. But we ate crickets, so that's fun. And now we are waiting for our tour. It is called Booze Makes Minneapolis History More Interesting.
We'll see if you can say that after we drink.
I can barely say it right now, but that's the name of our tour. So we're supposed to wait right here at North Loop for our tour guide. on these pack up and go trips, they give us a lot of suggestions for places that we can eat and things that we should do. And I sometimes think that we need to do all of their suggestions.
She always thinks we have to do all the things.
Well, I do want to do all the things, but I know we can't do all the things, but we did a lot of things. And because we did a lot of things, we did not make a lot of videos.
Nope.
So we're going to do some videos now, just to kind of fill in what we did and then show you some pictures of, we did take lots of pictures.
Sure did.
Okay, so the last we said was that we were going to do this boozy history tour of Minnesota, Minneapolis, and it was wonderful. We ended up being the only people on the tour. Our tour guide Dan was awesome, so shout out to Dan. He took us to 4 really cool bars and breweries. We got to try some really cool drinks and see a lot of the city while we did that, so that was really fun. And then Pack Up and Go had booked us a dinner at Nolo. That was delicious. And then we ran quickly over to Mall of America to buy some Bears gear. So stay tuned for why we need that later.
Interesting.
Some cool new Bears gear. And then we looked up one of the spots they suggested, which was the House of Comedy. And Michael Rappaport happened to be performing. So we got tickets real quick and saw Michael Rappaport do like a stand-up set Friday night.
Friday night.
Yeah. So that was a really full Friday and we hit the ground running when we got here. So enjoy the pictures.
My turn. So Saturday was fun as well. We got up and went to the Walker Art Center, and right outside there were some sculptures that were really cool. And then we drove around the city for a little bit and found about 5 or 6 murals that are pretty famous in the city. And then went back to the hotel, got ready, and went out to dinner at the Hewing Hotel. That was really good. Fun fact, our bread at the beginning of the meal came in a box with a glass lid.
It was very fancy.
So yeah, really good dinner. A couple drinks with that. It was good.
Oh, and they got me a birthday dessert.
That's right. Yeah.
That was a nice surprise. Pack Up and Go must have told them it was my birthday because we didn't. So that was cool.
Right. I was getting ready to do it, and she came out with birthday dessert.
That was awesome.
dinner, we went somewhere wild. Our tour guide, Dan, gave us a suggestion of going to Can Wonderland, and I felt like we were in Alice in Wonderland. When we got there, we struggled to find the right place to park. Turns out we did not park in the right place.
No.
But we went into the bar that's connected, and it was like a board game bar, which was wonderful. We could have just stayed there.
We could have. It was pretty fine looking.
But that wasn't where we were going. So we kept looking, and someone ended up bringing us down to the basement of this humongous building with their freight elevator and assured us that he would come get us later if we needed him to. So this is a giant arcade, like underground, with all of these like old, what is it called? Pinball games and all these old mechanical games. And then they also have like mini golf and skee ball, everything you can imagine.
It was cool.
What'd you think?
It was really cool. A lot of really old games. I would notice they were all made in Chicago. Or it was fun. It was really neat.
It was wild. After 9 o'clock, they kick out all the kids and it's just for adults. So we played games and walked around and took some pictures. And then at the end of the night, we found that they had karaoke at the end of Can Wonderland. So we met our super cool DJ and she got my song in right away. We barely had to wait at all. And everyone was really fun. It was really good.
So Friday, when we found out we were going to Minneapolis, it occurred to both of us that the Bears were playing the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. So we were going back and forth about it on the ride up. So we called and talked to a really nice ticket agent at the stadium, and we ended up getting tickets for the game. We just got like general admission tickets, and we were able to get them switched. When we got to the stadium was really, really cool. Probably 80,000 people can fit in the stadium, and everybody was super nice. The crowd was really cool, really amped up. Even it was the other crowd. One weird thing though, they like let fake snow come from the ceiling as part of their intro to get everybody going. It's like, this is why you have a roof, so it doesn't snow in here. So this stuff is still on me. It's on both of us still. Anyway, it was an exciting game. Bears were looking a little bit ugly in the beginning, per usual, but they made a pretty good comeback and fell just a little bit short. But we had fun. Everybody was great. Shout out to everybody that helped us out at the stadium.
Nice New Jersey you got there.
So overall, we had a really great trip. Pack Up and Go did a great job for us. Again, we loved all of their suggestions, and all of the other extra things that we found that just came together to work out were wonderful. We loved the comedian, and it was really fun to go to the Bears game, even though they didn't pull out a win for us. Our fantasy players did really well, so fantasy football. But yeah, we did a ton of stuff in a short amount of time, and we had a really great time. I can't wait to go to school on Tuesday and play 2 truths and a lie with my students. I think I'm gonna tell them we went to a Bears Vikings game, we ate crickets, and we swam in a hotel pool.
Nope.
And see if they can figure out which one's the lie. Yeah, overall great trip, and we look forward to our next one.
That's right. Thanks for a good trip.
Welcome home. Oh, hi, Dad.